You four.
Us. Yes, hello. Can I help you?
You look like you can take care of yourselves. You're hereby deputized. Come with me. Come with me quickly. I need help.
Oh, you're incapable of helping yourselves. Okay, let's go.
We must help those who cannot help themselves, Kay.
Of course. Yes,
All right, guess we're doing this.
And he kind of gets you guys in tow and leads you back into this street just adjacent to the town square.
Then we do circles around him. This is what deputies do, yes?
Yeah, right?
So he leads you guys over to hang on one second. He leads you guys over to this nice little square of town here, this little cobblestone square. And there is apparently another cry that comes out from down the street there. Just, this scream again, and he's walking briskly, but as you guys look down, you can see that there is another guardsman down that way, and he's kind of like waving you guys over. Like he's like, come on down this way.
Going to follow. Yeah, but I don't want to be suspicious of everything all the time. But
that is immediately suspicious.
Yeah,
Perception. Roll
exactly.
Perception. I'm gonna roll perception.
Is that cool? Can we roll perception? To
Absolutely.
Suss out?
Yep.
Okay.
Never trust a cop,
15.
even in fantasy.
That's a 29.
Okay.
That's also a 29. Let's go.
Ooh.
And I got a 35.
All right. Cipher?
32.
All right. So yeah, all of you guys are on high alert, like, whoa, okay, what the heck just happened? But you see this guy and you see the other cop that's with him, and your read of the situation is very earnest. Like, you're like, this is a guy who he seemed very flustered. Like, there are so many people here, and apparently my guys are spread out all over town right now because everyone's here. So I got to have people in the wings, like making sure they're not people robbing empty streets, And he basically says as much, that he's like, we're running a little thin right now. And he's like, it'd be good to have some help. I noticed you when you all came in. You seem like very fit warriors or something. And he's like, I can trust you, right?
Sure.
All right. Well, good. And come with me. Let's figure out whatever this mess is. And he starts leading you guys down that nice little cobblestone street. And as he's getting towards the end of the street there, he's like walking briskly, but not running, obviously, right? And he's coming with you, and he says, he's like, this looks like trouble at the cobblestone house. That's odd. They're good folk, these guys.
Do you have any idea of what the crime is that has been committed?
No idea. And he's like, but I see Brutus is here. And he's like, we'll go down, we'll talk to him, we'll see what he's found.
Very well.
All right. So you guys head down to the next little area here, and you get down. There are some people, just some more festival goers who are just kind of standing out in front of the street down there. And the guardsman here, he turns to you right before he goes inside, and he's like, I'm Captain Bullywog, head guard here in Odaire. What is your names?
Well met, Captain Bullywog. I'm Rinverhi. Little bow.
Yes, Ren, yes.
And he'll gesture to the person next to him, Nyx. And
Nyx is gonna, like, she's still eating, so she's just gonna be like, Nyx.
Well, Nyx, yeah, all right. And he like kind of gestures towards Bran.
Bran.
All right.
No last name given.
You can just call me Kay.
Kay, yes, short names. Yes, that's good. So,
Yes.
Ran, Kay, Nyx. Okay, be professional. You're representing the town guard here. All right, follow my lead. Stick with me. Let's see if we can help these people. All right.
You're putting a lot of trust in strangers
That's
to
all-
represent your
Agreed.
town guard.
it's a friendly
Just
town.
so you know.
Yeah, it's
Okay, that's good. I'm glad.
You
I'm
look like-
glad.
good people. You think I can't tell? Follower of Rinverhi? And he kind of gestures towards Rinverhi. You know?
That makes Rinverhi like perk up a little, like, oh,
Yes,
noticed.
he is. He is quite a thinking. Yes.
Yeah, you're always on the straight and narrow,
Nicholas
knowingly
very
so.
quickly.
So
Yes.
I'll bring you inside, and if someone needs healing, you can help them. Yes.
I would be happy to, of course.
Oh, okay, good. Quit wasting time. Let's go.
Never
You
never
quit
done a bad
wasting
thing in my
time.
life, sir. You're such a
All
good
right.
judge of character.
He heads into the front room here, and you guys are welcome to follow him in.
I like how slowly Nyx moves.
They're very deliberate in their actions.
Yes,
I like it.
I love it.
Same.
So once inside, you guys see the other guardsman in here, Brutan, and he's just like kind of got his hands on his hips and he's shaking his head there. And the captain comes in and is like, "Burris, what's the situation here?" And he says, "Oh, it's bad, Captain. It looks like Cobblestone. He's been murdered. He's dead. Back there in his daughter's room. His wife, Lila, and his daughter came home from the festival. They found him. She's in their dining hall there. And she seems pretty upset. She was screaming when I got here. But we got her under control now, and we're going to have to look into this." And Bullywog's just like, "Oh, murder. Oh, it's a festival. Oh, no. It's not good. It's not good. All right. Well, listen. A little girl is with Lila." And Brutan says, No. She's in the study back there. You can talk to her in the study." And Bullywog's like, "All right. We'll have to split up here. Some of us will have to go do an investigation in the room, investigate the body. At least one of us should talk to the daughter. At least one of us should talk to Mom. Is there anyone else here?" And Brutan's like, "There was a cook that we saw in the kitchen. I told her to stay there. We might have questions for her." All right. So we have to talk to the cook. All right. So let's try to sort this out. Figure out what happened. Get this cleaned up so we can get on with the festival. All right. Who wants to take what?
I'll take
Okay.
investigating the body since I'm not good with words.
Yeah,
Okay.
and people investigating the body should probably do it if they have good perception. I have
Yeah,
a
19
15 in
perception.
perception, so
I have a
I'm not
19.
doing that.
I have a 19 in perception, and
I have a
an-
17 diplomacy.
Yeah, and I have an 18
So-
diplomacy. So I'll go wherever you guys want to send me.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to the mom, wherever she is.
Okay. We'll decide in a moment. Let's all take a good view of the crime scene, and then we'll get our heads straight, and then we'll figure out what happened. So he kind of leads you guys back this way to head into the little girl's room.
Okay.
All right. And as you guys are heading that way, he opens up this door very slowly and somberly, and you guys find that inside boom, there is a dead
Ooh.
body.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
that's a lot
no.
of plushies.
Oh man.
Girl, you have so
love
many
them.
plushies. I want what you have.
Same.
Minus the dead body.
Yeah.
Minus the dead body.
So it seems like a bit of a grim scene in what otherwise is a pretty lovely room. And yeah, you guys can see it. I don't need to explain it much more than that.
Yeah.
So he's going to lead you back into this area here. And you guys feel free, whoever wants to investigate the actual room now that you've seen it. If you're like, hey, I want to look for clues there, feel free to head into the room.
Is it okay if we all, or do we actually have to split up at this point?
No, you don't have to split up. It's
Okay.
just everyone can do everything together, or you guys can be like, hey, I'm better at this, or let me talk to that person, or whatever. Whatever you guys think.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to look at the room.
Okay.
Anyone else want to take a peep?
Yeah.
All right. Nick's sneaking up.
I do not think I could really gather much more than anything you guys could.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
All right. So you guys are
I have the
checking out.
lowest perception out of all of us, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
You guys are checking out the scene here, so feel free to choose an area that you want to investigate, and then you can make a perception check for that specific area and see if you can find any clues.
Okay. I want to look around the windows.
All right. And Bran, what are you going to be checking out?
I'd like to check around the body,
Okay.
see cause of death or if it was moved, so on and so forth.
Mm.
Okay. And Nyx?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Nyx is like, oh my
So-
god, he's also been robbed.
I wouldn't say anything.
No.
Yeah, actually, Nyx is not going to rob him. She's going to look around for anything that might be missing, like something that may have been taken and left, you know how things get dusty, and then if you take them, you can tell they're gone.
Yeah.
That
So you
kind of
want to
stuff.
check out items in the room.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Sounds good. So you guys split up around the room here. I've noticed you've already been moving your tokens around, so I'm just going to pull us into that area so we get a little bit of a better view. And as you guys are in here kind of peeking around, we will start with Bran, who's investigating the body itself. So go ahead and roll your perception check.
30.
30. All right. So you're snooping around the body and you realize that this person has several abrasions on them. Like they have lots of small little scratches and things. But it also appears to have a very large gouge across its neck. And it's rough and very jagged. And it looks like somebody was either working at it quite a bit or, used something very dull to try to peel away kind of the flesh from their neck and open them up.
Does it seem done by a humanoid or a creature?
It definitely seems like someone could not do this with their hands. So it would, there are scratches on him that are very much okay, that is probably some type of animal or something. So why don't you roll your nature check?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't quite put the pieces together. It took me a second to be like, yes, you have a thing for that.
That's a 37.
Nice. Okay, so that's perfect. So as you're kind of going over it, you're like, it's conceivable that whatever slashed its neck and throat open could have done it with enough swipes across its neck, whereas the other abrasions seem smaller, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's either something that has some sort of large claw or something and smaller claws, or maybe two different things. But as you're kind of looking through it, you're like, wait a minute, this is a very weird pattern of claw marks. They seem almost unnatural and not very animalistic at all, where an animal would kind of claw in a very specific pattern. You don't recognize the pattern. You can't tell what animal this is. So it's really bizarre. All right, Nyx, you are searching some of the items in the room. And before we get to you, we're going to have Rinverhi roll for the windows. Sorry. They'll fake you out right there a little bit.
32.
32. Okay. So you head over to the windows and you start looking at them and you realize that there is a pane of glass that is actually missing or broken. And there is a piece missing from the window pane. And
Okay.
as you're kind of looking at it, let me see, there is, I'm using the fog of war tool. I'm trying to like click on it to reveal it. So there is a broken pane above the bed there that has several pieces of glass like broken out of it. But you can tell that glass looks like it was broken from the inside, and there are several pieces of it that are missing.
Okay, so it looks like it was broken as an exit, not as a way in.
Yes.
Okay. And there's missing glass?
Yes.
Okay. If I peer out the window, do I see those missing pieces of glass like on this thing?
No, you're accounting for that as you're kind of looking, and you're like, that's not all the window here that's gone.
Okay, so there's missing pieces of the window. Okay.
Now, Bran, as you were searching around before, you also notice among all of these little scratches and claw marks and things, that there is a... Oh, I didn't mean to double Bran right there.
There's a doppelganger.
Yes.
No!
That's another you! There are on the carpet here some... we'll zoom in a little bit there so you can see. There are some bloody little footprints, some animal prints on the carpet here.
That's something I can track.
Yeah. So in a second, we're going to get back to you about investigating that further. But Nyx, go ahead and roll your roll to investigate the items in the room and see if anything has been disturbed.
I got a 26.
Okay. So as you're kind of peeking around the room, you notice this kind of large stuffed bear that we saw in this corner here actually has some really bizarre scratches all over it itself. So it really looks like it was shorn up and torn up, very similar to the scratch marks and claw marks that Bran seems to be talking about over there. And it does seem that this area has been disturbed, like that area as a whole around that stuffed creature. It seems like everything here was kind of jostled around and moved, almost as though there was some sort of altercation that started here.
Okay.
All right, Bran, let's go ahead and have you roll for those footprints as well.
What do you want me to roll?
Your nature, so you can try to track it and determine the species of origin.
Species plushies. That's a 37.
37. All right. So, you're pretty sure these are like some kind of funky cat. Like you're looking at it and you're like, it's a little bit weird. Like they're kind of oversized, but also snubby. But it must be some sort of weird cat, is all you can kind of garner from it.
Signs point to weird cat.
Is that what you tell the others? Yes.
Nyx looking at the plushie.
Yeah, like she's looking at the plushie, she sees all the claw marks, and she's just like, yeah.
I'm just thinking of that video, man. That's like, blink, motherfucker. That weird cat, man.
Oh yeah. What what the fuck is that?
Ma, there's some kind of weird cat out here.
Oh, we found the culprit.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's too funny. All
No,
right.
it's good.
So you were saying, Rinverhi, what do you got?
Oh, I was gonna make a joke about a cat with hands.
Mm. All right.
Nothing actually useful.
Honestly, you guys walked in the room and called out like the 3 things that were like the investigation checks. So you fucking absolutely nailed it.
We're professional detectives.
I can tell, man. This Bullywog's just kind of standing in here watching you guys pick this scene apart, and he's like, a job lined up for every one of you. It's great. Yeah, but I can't go around arresting a weird cat. We need to do better.
Bran holding a plushie, be like, tell us what you know.
Who does number 2 work for?
Oh, I'm getting lightning outside my window.
Oh, you got my storm.
Yeah, thank you for sending it in the mail. It has arrived.
You're welcome. But is there anything else? Should we look around here more? Or we found the clue points?
Yeah, those were all the clues there. So, you can try to ascertain the culprit from what you know, or you can try, like I said, interviewing the family members and stuff that were here, and see if you can get some more information.
Yeah. Rinverhi will point out that it seems that instead of a point of entry, this was an exit. So, whatever broke this window, does it look small? Like, does it look cat size? How big is the break?
Yeah, it's like a window pane. Like, it's tiny. Yeah.
Yeah. Already contemplating jumping out of it.
Rinverhi knows that look and is like, no, halt.
Well, yeah, you can see
Okay.
and from the photo like how small the pane is compared to like his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, Rinverhi is like, whatever it is, possibly jumped out of the window and ran into the woods nearby. Maybe worth trying to track something out there, but I think it would be beneficial to look around some more and talk to poor family.
I can't go telling festival goers that there's stuff roaming around the woods. We gotta find out what it is. Find out what it is. We gotta find out.
Agreed.
I'll keep looking around in here. You go talk to the family, see what they know.
Rinverhi will just nod to that while thinking like, okay, yeah, look around in here after we found everything. Cool.
You're like, are you sure you don't want to talk to suspects, man? Like,
I know, like, what were you just standing here, bud? Hi, Kay.
Hello.
And
How was your
Rinverhi,
investigation?
fruitful and puzzling at the moment. We think it might be a weird cat with hands.
Great.
Isn't it just?
Sounds typical. So, what did you find in there? Blah 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 blah. Window.
Yeah. Yes.
Animal.
Relays
blood on the
everything.
floor,
Mhm.
Blah 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 blah. Oh, it's fascinating.
Very fascinating. We're to speak to the family next, see what they know. I think it also could still be beneficial to investigate the other rooms.
Oh, of course.
All right. So, like we said before, we've got this room here. They pointed to as the study where they say the little girl is. Over the corner is the kitchen up here. And then the southwest corner, they said Lila is in the dining room itself down there bawling her eyeballs out. So,
What's in here?
if you poke in that way, that seems like the master bedroom of the house, and appears to be empty at the moment.
Okay. I'm going to try to console and talk to the mother.
Okay.
Okay.
If anyone wants to poke around in that bedroom and he'll point to the master bedroom, be my guest if you're not much of a people person.
Does
That'd
anybody
be
want to do
me.
that? Okay.
Have fun, Nix, and closes the door behind you to make sure you're not disturbed.
Yes, privacy.
Yeah. I feel like
Privacy.
Bran is going to linger in the room a little bit, just to like suss out vibes. And also it's just kind of like stuck on like I could go through that window. I could track it right now.
On your own, by yourself, after
Right.
we were told that the Nightmare Court might be roaming around in the woods.
That's
Yeah,
why he's
good
staying
idea.
inside.
Good idea.
All right. Well, we'll come back to you in a second, Bran and Nyx. Let's have Kay and Rinverhi, if you're heading in to talk to Lila, you can head
Hold
in
my hand, Rinverhi. I'm scared.
to this room.
Already holding your hand, Kay.
Yay!
Together.
Together,
Face
forever.
anything. Oh my goodness,
Yay.
she's so sad.
And
All right.
so kawaii.
Oh my goodness.
So y'all find poor Lila there, and she is just grief-stricken and kind of, trying to fight through tears. And she's like, "Who are you? Are you with the captain?"
Yes, we were appointed deputy by the captain. We're here to help.
Oh,
We're here to figure out what happened to your husband.
thank you. I appreciate it. Please, I can't imagine how something like this could have happened or who would have done this. Please find out who did this.
That's actually one of the things I was going to ask you. Did anybody seem to have a scruple or a problem with your husband? Anyone that you could think of note?
Oh, no, heavens, no. My husband's such a sweet man. I guess he was such a sweet man. He was so nice. His family's the cobblestones. We're the cobblestones. We just make cobblestones for people. We've had a long business doing that for generations. And
What a lovely profession.
I can't imagine someone trying to hurt my James.
I'm terribly sorry for your loss, madam. I know this has to be very, very difficult for you.
I just feel bad for Janey. She came home and found him in the room like that. I put her
Yes.
in the study with Miss Mittens, but I don't even think I could face her right now. Can you please make sure she's okay?
Of course.
Oh,
of
that's
course.
just our cat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Miss Mittens, I'm sure, is lovely. We'll, of course, check on Janey for you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for looking into this. What was your name again?
You can call me Kay, madam.
Kay. Okay, Kay.
Yes. Yes. I know, it's quite a hoot. Okay, Kay. Yes.
Sorry, I'm just not much in the mood for laughs right now.
No. Okay. It's perfectly understandable to not want to laugh. I would not want to be in a laughing mood either, but it doesn't hurt to try to lighten the mood just a tad. Here, we'll go check on your daughter. We'll report back and tell you how she's doing. And anything else that we can do for you, we'll of course try and make it happen.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Of course.
Before we go, may I ask, when did you last see James?
Oh, we left out of here this morning, and he was fine. We went to the festival for a little bit. I realized I didn't bring my coin purse. I came back and found him. We found him like that. We were only gone
So
45 minutes.
You left
he
together,
didn't.
but
Mhm.
he went back here before you?
Oh, no, he stayed here. Just me and Janey were going to the festival
see.
today.
Is he not a big partaker of the festival?
He just has a lot of work to do, and he can't take so many days off.
Of course. Well, that is interesting, and they'll look over to Rinverhi. So he was here the entire time. You came back to get your coin purse. Everything was still as you left it when you returned?
She kind of stands up and like walks over to you and like kind of puts her hand on your forearm, and she's kind of like not crying so much. And she's just like, I don't know why. I just find you being here so comforting. Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
Please check on my daughter.
Can I roll perception? I'm scared.
Sure.
Kay is like a feral cat. When someone random comes up and touches him, it's like, what do I do?
I'll aid that.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. It's really fine. It's probably fine. Kay is just like a very feral cat of a man. So whenever anyone has a nice interaction with him or tries to touch him, he's like, what the fuck is happening? What's
No,
going
for
on
sure.
right now?
It's
I
because you're a
gotcha.
lovely young man.
I got a 19 on that.
So how
19.
how would my aid work for this?
So just straight roll a die. If you get over 10, then you add +2.
Cool.
So that would be a 21.
I got
Okay.
18, so you got a +2.
All right. So 23.
Okay.
Right?
Rise up!
Yeah.
Rise
so
up.
you kind of get this feeling that you're like, oh, this like reminds you of like the way people would treat like a cleric or a priest or something. And you're like, oh, they're just kind of vibing with like my religion or whatever, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And that they're genuinely like, dude, like your very presence is just comforting because I understand that you're like a holy person, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it doesn't seem dubious or weird or anything.
Okay. I think after that initial, someone's touching me, and he will very gently, like, put his hand over hers and very gently squeeze it, and just, of course, we'll go check on your daughter, and we'll report back to you soon.
Thank you.
And he'll let go of her hand, and look over to Rinverhi and just, shall we?
We shall. And I think this like interaction, like Rinverhi is watching and he's kind of like picking up on that vibe, and that like imagining his aid is sort of like a just reassuring, like just like a reassuring touch, like you're okay, and like he's recognizing that he's giving off the vibe, like the cleric-y holy man vibe, and he's feeling a little proud of that, seeing that from Kay.
That's nice. Yeah. I imagine it as the kind of thing where this interaction is happening with Kay and they kind of like give you that look like, bro, what's going on here?
Yeah.
You're just like
exactly.
It's good.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
You're doing a great job. Yes.
Yeah. Once he gets like he makes eye contact with Rinverhi and Rinverhi nods. He's just like, okay, I get it.
You're good.
I
You're
get
doing
it.
good.
This is not a weird thing where people are trying to somewhat restrain me or hurt me.
No.
This is just people being comforted by my presence for some reason.
You are consoling by trying to help. You're doing great. And
Yay!
All right. We're going to bounce over to Nyx here. So you're in the master bedroom, Nyx, and it looks like a pretty contemporary, normal, everyday master bedroom, nothing too out of the ordinary or suspect. Although having just left the child's room moments ago, it does seem bland by comparison. So what do you do while you're in this room here?
She's going to check out
steal shit.
She's definitely looking for like high ticket items.
These poor people, haven't they been through enough?
they won't notice. They're sad.
Yeah, they won't notice. It's fine.
I'm just joshing you. Do whatever you want, Nyx.
Yeah.
You guys have to survive too. Hey, sometimes helping people comes with a price. A price.
Exactly.
K scream.
I don't. What is that? Like a bureau?
Yeah, this is kind of
like
like
a letter opener.
Yeah, exactly. This is like an ornamental cabinet that has like liquors and things in it, you know? And it's got a little letter opener on top and then like some stirring things and stuff like that. So it's more like a little mini bar.
Okay. Alrighty.
And yeah, I wouldn't say that's so much a letter opener because they have a study. So that's probably more like they're using it to cut food or something right there. And they just left it like a cutlery knife or something.
Okay. Well, should I do a perception to see if I see anything anything in particular?
Sure. Is there something in particular you're looking for in terms of high ticket items? Like, I mean, you could be like, oh, look, the deer antlers on the wall are expensive, but I don't want to steal that, right? Like,
yeah. She's going to be looking for like maybe a little trinket or jewelry or, something small.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
All right.
Well, what's better, your perception check or your thievery?
The thievery is
Yeah,
better.
let's do that because this is more akin to you using your kind of thief's eye to examine the room.
Okay. So let's do that then. Go. 35.
Nice. All right. So you notice as you're going through kind of the bookshelves and things like that around there, that near that nightstand where you're at, you find what looks to be a gift tag that was torn off of a gift and is being like sentimentally saved in like a little bedside box. The bedside box has a couple of coin in it, a couple of rings, some jewelry, stuff like that. But you take notice of this gift ticket and it just says to Janey from, Dad. And on the back of it, it says Zhang's Toy Shop. And then beside it, like I said, is a couple little jewelry items, some rings, a little cross necklace, stuff like that.
Okay. So she pockets the jewelry and she decides to go look for Rinverhi.
All right. So go ahead and mark down that you have a good 25 gold worth of jewelry there.
Okay.
All right. Moving up to Bran real quick while you're taking a look for the others. Bran, go ahead and roll your nature to investigate the window and the surrounding area a little bit more.
Okay. I'm not fully going out yet.
Right. Yeah. You're just looking from the inside out. Like you can open the window and like look out there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I leaned so far away from my mic. I hope you guys could hear me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
25.
I like looked over at the monitor. I'm like, I'm not even in the window for like where you can see me.
Yeah, we heard you.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. What was that roll there? 25?
25, yeah.
Okay. So yes, you like pop the window open and you're looking out there. You see the glass and everything, and you're looking at the paw prints and you're like, no, whatever this was like busted that window and then absconded. Like maybe they were trying to get out this way or something, but they did not go out that window. You're like 100% sure that it would have left bloody tracks or blood out there or disrupted the grass and leaves and things. And there are no signs of any of that whatsoever. So however that got broken, it was broken from the inside, but whatever it was stayed in here.
I'm gonna take a closer look at this fun, sweet, scratched up little plushie.
Okay. All right. Anything special you want to know about it?
I'm trying to think of how to word.
25 gold of jewelry you found there, Nix. I saw your question in the chat.
I think it's more like inspecting, like, why is it all scratched up?
Okay. All right. Roll just a quick perception check because this is not a nature-based thing.
Mm-hmm. 36.
Okay, nice. So yeah, you're taking a look at it and you realize right away that you're like, this isn't like an animal behavior to go clawing this thing up. That seems super weird. But as you're kind of looking at it, you're like, okay, this thing was like there was a fight right here. Like whatever this animal was probably struggling with James in this area. And maybe they smashed into this cabinet and all these stuffed animals fell down. Or maybe they were trying to restrain it like on top of this pillow. And then it got just clawed to shit because of that. And it definitely, like, it's got little like blood splatter on it and stuff, the same as the area around the bed. So that's what you learned.
Can I try looking under the bed?
Sure. Yeah, if you peek under the bed, there's nothing down there. It's just, I'll give you that for free because that's easy. Just, oh, okay.
Mhm.
No.
Can you take a closer look at the plushie's paws?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you take a look at the plushie's paws. They seem totally normal. Like this definitely seems like just
they
a
wouldn't
nice.
match the tracks.
No, not at all. These would be like much bigger. And because this is like, you can see it in the room. It's like the size of like a big dog. You know, it's that big white plushie from the corner of the photo. And yeah, it looks big enough where you could have put a whole cat-sized thing on top of it and it would have went berserk and been like stuck in it for a second.
Gotcha.
But otherwise seems very ordinary.
I'd like to like check the like other plushies for like matches for these little paw prints.
Okay, you can start noodling around with that for a second, and we'll come back to you in just a minute. So, Kay and Rinverhi, where are you guys off to?
I think we're going into the study, right? To go check on Janey.
Okay.
Yeah. Before we go, I just want to give Lila one look, see if she has injuries, paying particular attention to her hands.
Okay. Yeah. If you know, while you're talking to her, you're kind of giving her that once over. I'm sure you have enough of a heal check to realize, no, it doesn't seem like she's injured at all. The way she's holding her hands near her face, you're getting a very good look at them while she's talking. She doesn't seem to have any sort of defensive marks. She doesn't have any bruises or anything either. So you don't suspect she's been in any sort of altercation lately.
Okay.
And it appears as though she didn't go anywhere near that body because she doesn't have any blood on her at all.
Okay. Perfect. Cool.
No worries.
Do the study.
To the study!
One round around the table and then get to the study.
All right.
We gotta do circuits.
All right. So you guys head into the study and you find Janey in there who looks like she's maybe somewhere between 8 and 10. And she's looking very sad and has a big little kitty in her lap, this big little fluffer. Right and it looks like she's keeping Janey company. And Janey sees you guys come in and she kind of scrunches down underneath Kitty. And it's just like, hello?
Hello,
there.
young lady.
Who are you?
We are with the nice captain. We've come to see what the problem is. We've come to solve and figure out what happened to your father.
Oh, you like policemen?
For now.
Okay.
My name is Rinverhi, and this is my friend Kay.
I'm Janey. It's Miss
Very
Mittens.
nice to meet you, Janey.
Yes, very nice to meet both you and Mr. Mittens.
Mm.
How's that cat looking? Is that cat like, I'm gonna fuck you up if you get closer?
Yeah, she definitely looks very unfriendly.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's got like these kind of like red albino eyes, but it's also got that weird like bluish spotting on its head that you have never seen on an animal before.
How long have you had Miss Mittens here?
Oh, we always have Miss Mittens. She keeps me safe.
Oh, always?
Yeah.
Keeps you safe how?
You know, just like when people are wandering around the house and she'll make noises and let me know. And if there's spiders, she'll chase them away.
Were people in the house?
Right.
Disturbing you?
No, just people who walk around outside and it was, you know.
Oh, okay.
To get too close. And you don't be that close to people's house. You shouldn't get that close.
Of course. She's very protective of her home. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Janey, we're here to ask you some slightly difficult questions. You came home from the festival with your mother?
Uh-huh.
This morning?
Yeah.
Do you know why your father stayed behind and didn't go with you?
He was working. He's always working.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a cobblestone.
Yeah. He has a big factory.
big factory for
Yeah.
cobbling stones
Mm-hmm.
because you're cobblestones. Sorry.
No, you're okay.
When you came home, what did you come to find something in your room first? Your father wasn't in his workshop?
No, I just came. We came because Mom, she didn't bring no money, so we came
Right.
back to the house. And then when we came inside, I went inside to go and be in my room for a minute, and my dad was in there.
Right. Was Miss Mittens in there when you went inside?
Yeah.
Where was
Yes.
Miss Mittens?
Yeah. Where did you see her?
She was standing by the big stuffed animal, the big one I
The big
have.
bear. The big
Yeah.
white bear?
Yeah. I
Where
think
did you
she
get that
scratched
big
it
white
up.
bear? Did she? Where did
Yeah.
you get that big white bear?
My dad got it for me a long time ago.
Really? How long ago? For a birthday?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But I like
But you-
that bear. He's nice. He's a good bear. He's not all the. I don't have. It's not. All bears aren't good.
No, some bears are very big and very loud and scary.
Yeah.
But
Well,
that one seems very nice.
sometimes small bears are scary too.
Oh, yes. Certainly. Any animal can be very scary, no matter
Alright.
how little or big.
We're gonna take a second to jump back over to Nick's down here. So you are hanging out in the master bedroom. You got this stuff down here, and it looks like you've found everything you could in this area. So what do you want to work on next?
I had said that she was gonna go find Rinverhi. Like there was
Yes.
nothing else she wanted to kind of look at. So
Okay.
um
So
hmm.
as you kind of make your way back out the entrance of the master bedroom, you see Bullywog and Brutus kind of standing out here, and they're like, "Oh, your man's still looking in Janey's room over there. Maybe give him a hand."
Okay.
All right. So you head in here with Bran, and Bran is, from what I understand, from what you said, you're kind of just looking through all the stuffed animals at this point.
Like, it's more on, like, the whim of, like, this is to busy myself
Okay.
while other people do more important things, but also, this could be something. I'm hoping it's something. And, like, gives, like, a polite little to Nyx when she comes up.
Okay. So Nyx, go ahead and roll a perception check as you enter in here and you see Bran kind of going through all the stuffed animals. He's playing with all the stuffed animals, and no, he's looking through.
He's enjoying it a little bit, because, like, soft, squishy little plushies, they're so cute.
All right. So she got a 23.
Okay. So you kind of peek over in the corner here, and right down over this way here, you realize that, like, some of the stuffed animals, you're pretty sure are not where they were when you were in here last time. And you get the feeling that Bran might be, like, throwing stuff around and maybe being, like, disrespectful to this person's room.
No. He never. He's a
Bran,
respectful young man.
what's going on? Like,
Yeah, they're all, like, knocked all over, like, just very, like, flagrantly misplaced,
yeah, she's just gonna turn around to him or look over her shoulder and just be like, "Are you okay? Why are you throwing stuff around like this?"
Now, Bran, as you look over, you are like, I did not do that.
Just, like, softly, like, shakes his head, no.
No? And she's gonna look back at everything, and then she'll crouch down and like stick her face like closer to them.
All right, so you lean down, and as you kind of lean down to kind of look into where that like cabinet, you like lean down, and it's got like shelves in it, and as you kind of lean down and look into it, you see this little guy
Oh my god.
hanging out
He looks
there.
like he'd be sold in Hot Topic.
Mm-hmm.
And this little teddy is holding himself a glass shard that is dripping with blood.
Uh-oh.
As you kind of look at him, I'm going to cut back to me for a second. He's kind of like, and he turns and looks right at you.
No, punt that thing into the sun. Fuck that.
Yeah, she's gonna
Fire Nyx.
yeah. She's gonna back up a little bit. Bran,
Oh, did you find something?
I found something.
Ah, fuck.
She's gonna what is it called? Take her dagger out.
All right, I'm going to pause you guys right there for 1 second. I'm going to jump back to the others.
Meanwhile, Rinverhi and Kay are just like,
Yeah.
So you guys are in the other room here, and Janey's like,
Too bad.
sometimes even small bears are scary.
small bears are scary too. What do you mean?
Sometimes they can be. They got me a teddy from Mr. Zhang, and it's scary. I don't like it.
Mr. Zhang, is that the toy maker?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
that bear hurt my dad.
Do you think the bear hurt your father?
Yeah, he was fighting with Miss Mittens.
Oh. Is that so?
Yeah, can you get rid of him? I don't like him.
We'll promptly rid of him if he makes you upset, of course. And if he was acting unruly towards Miss Mittens, well, we can't have that.
Okay. And she kind of scrunches up with Miss Mittens, who kind of gives you guys like a shitty face.
and
Just
he'll
like
nod
thinking
and
I
just
killed somebody.
and just like, okay, Janey, we'll go get rid of that bear, and then once it's all, once we've gotten it all moved out, we'll come and tell you, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Of course. And he'll look to Rinverhi just like, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't
Rinverhi
know.
smiling as per usual, but there is a slight tenseness to the smile, and he gives a nod to Kay, like, we gotta get out of here. And then looks back to Janey, like, you just stay here with Miss Mittens, and we will take care of everything.
Like, okay.
And then looks
Alright.
at Kay again, heads out.
Cutting back to the others. So you're kind of, Nyx is kind of, you pull out your dagger, and as soon as you do, Teddy just lunges out of the cupboard at you like someone threw a Chucky doll at your face, just, and he comes flying out at
God, what the fuck is that?
Horrible.
Oh my god.
Horrid.
you. All right, and
Barry,
he
no.
is going to strike out at you. All right. Oh, jeez. Okay. I got a 13.
It does not hit.
All right. So he missed. But he definitely tried to slash at you with this like broken up, jagged looking piece of glass that you can tell looks like it came from this window and is all jigger-jaggered up.
She's bewildered. I just
Bewildered, if you will.
yeah, she's
Oh!
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
I love it. She's for the the first time in a while. It's been a long time. She can't even remember the last time she felt bigger than one of her enemies.
Oh,
So she's gonna reach down for that bear and just try to grab it.
Fucking kill it. Kill it, Nix. Kill it.
All right. So, you gonna roll for a grapple then?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry. Don't use that. I'm supposed to add my strength, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you can use that actually because
Yeah.
I don't have a modifier on it. So, it looks like a 21.
Okay. So yeah, you reach down and you just go to grab it, and as soon as you grab it, are you trying to like hold it down or pick it up?
Pick it up.
Okay, so you kind of just grab it around the neck and you pick it up, and it just starts stabbing you in the wrist with this piece of glass.
Ah, shit!
Yeah.
So she's gonna let go. She's gonna like throw it as hard as she can.
Okay, where are you trying to throw it somewhere, or just throwing it randomly?
Throw it like she's throwing it straight down in front of herself.
Okay, so you throw it straight down on the floor, and as soon as Teddy hits the floor, he's like up, and he's skittering around the room, and he runs right underneath the bed.
Oh no!
That's horrible. That's horrible. That sucks. That really sucks, guys. Personally,
That
really sucks.
All right, I think you still have 2 more actions, right?
Yeah, because all I did was grapple.
Yeah, so you can see him trying to get to the underside of the bed. I'm going to turn the snapping off because it's making him jump around funny.
Okay.
So yeah, he's kind of like right here, like trying to get to the bed.
She's gonna like follow and stomp on him.
Okay. All right, roll the hit to a stomp because you got to try to get him while he's moving.
Okay. 34.
All right. So yeah, you nail him dead on. But he's a little stuffed bear, so he squishes all up in the middle, and he's definitely frozen, and he's like, ah! And he has this little piece of glass, and he's like trying to stab you in the foot with a little piece of glass.
so scary.
Fuck this bear,
Shitty little
dude.
bear.
I know.
What the fuck? Fuck
She's
this guy.
she's gonna call out to like everybody. Bran! Rinverhi! Kay!
All right, and
Sounds
what's your
like we're
last?
needed in the next room.
What's your last action?
She's gonna like use this momentum with her dagger and just like try to stab it through the head.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah.
So you just lean
That's my
down
girl.
and you're
That's
just
my
like,
girl.
and you just stab the dagger right like into that like little herringbone floor, just blah, and like you can feel it go right through the head of this bear and just stick into that floor like a good quarter or a good half an inch or so, and its little bear face got all smushed up. Its little kind of little button eyes got all smushed up. And, it just rips open the face and little tufts of cotton come popping out everywhere. And while it's kind of been stabbing at your foot, as soon as you stab it through the face, it's like, meh, and just kind of dies.
That's really funny.
As soon as that happens, Brutus and Bullywog come slamming into the room because they heard you screaming. And they're like, whoa, what's the matter?
That little teddy bear.
Y'all have caught up as
Horrible.
well and run into
Okay,
the room.
Yeah, so she's, she takes a moment to like just she's in that position where she like the stabbing position and is just kind of like breathing and just like, what the fuck? And so
Is that a bear? Oh yeah, that's the bear.
Scary little bears.
That
Bad
bear
news
just happened
bear.
to fall on your.
Bad news bears.
Very bad news bear. Very bad. I don't
so
like that.
she's gonna like wrench the the blade back out of the thing, and I'm hoping the bear is still stuck on the blade.
Yeah, if you kind of just and you like have bear and you're just like, yeah, this thing.
Yeah, that. She like holds it towards the guard.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Here
he's like, what do you killed a stuffed animal? How's that supposed to help?
The bear did it.
The girl did mention to us when we had gone in to speak with her that she had some suspicion of the bear attacking her father because she said she saw him fighting with it, and also it attacked the cat.
And he kind of looks at the bear for a second, and Brutus is like, it seems to be holding a piece of broken glass. Looks just like what could have juggered up James's throat, Captain. And Bullywog's like, oh, that's not good.
Bran also points towards the window that the shard came from.
Well, we can't be having people buy toys that kill them. That's not good. Yeah, where did this come from?
This toy was made by the local toy maker, Mr. Zhang, from what I understand.
Okay. Well, then we need to go have a word with Zhang immediately. And he just kind of is like,
We've heard from some locals that he's been under the weather recently.
Wow.
Could this possibly have anything to do with a murderous bear?
Well, I don't know how getting a cold can make you make a bear that comes to life and kills people.
But what if it's not a cold?
It sounds to me like sorcery.
Would you like for us to speak with Mr. Zhang?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're you know magic stuff, right? Yeah?
Well acquainted.
Good. I don't know a lot about magic stuff. Go down there and talk to him. Find out what's going on. Come back and let me know.
Aye, Captain.
I'll take care of the ladies here.
Yes. Let the young lady know that the bear has been disposed of and will not be bothering her any longer.
Will do. And thank you all for your help. And you'll dispose of this thing? And he points to the bear.
Yes.
All right,
yes, we will.
Get it out of here. Get it. De-magic it, however you do.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did Janey mention who bought the scary bear for her?
Her dad, yeah?
Yeah, I think she said her dad bought it from Mr. Zhang. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. If not, Nyx found the ticket that said this is a gift from Dad.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So, successful battle there, guys. Yeah, you managed to kill a
We're
teddy
so
bear.
good at this.
Awful
We're
hot
so good
topic
at
bear.
this.
We're really
Oh, yeah.
awesome. We're the best.
We're great. We're awesome. I think we're going to
Really?
save the world, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If we can stop
Absolutely.
a plush bear, we can stop anything.
It's only a matter of time.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You can
It won't be
do
unbearable.
it.